I got a missed call, I'ma hit you back when I get back from another mission on the route. I can count stacks, this, that, P-Coast, player shit, dope track, roll the veggies in the cone and you know the rest. Only mind the business that pays you. You's a fuck nigga, who the fuck raised you? 100 since day one, what's day two? Never ever let a square pump fake you. I'm back on my rapping shit. The fuckery, I'm still not having it. Still kicking dope shit and I'm passionate. It don't make sense if it's no cash in it. With this foundation, I'ma build brick by brick. I ain't got time for a little mark ass trick. If it went over your head, then the word was slick. I did my job right on time, I really mastered shit. I had to take a few steps back just to get back. That's a fact. Everything became essential in a snap, like from Thanos, going coast to coast like Space Ghost. I'm the host on my own show. You know how I go. Life gon' be life and let's enjoy the show. Make every day count. If you know, then you know. Everything dope. Don't forget also that brown grizzly bear. Oh, that's so. I got a missed call. I'ma hit you back when I get back from another mission on the route. I can count stacks. This, that, P-Coast, player shit, dope track, roll the veggies in the cone and you know the rest. Only mind the business that pays you. You's a fuck nigga, who the fuck raised you? 100 since day one, what's day two? Never ever let a square pump fake you.
Hallelujah, bitch.
Make your mama say hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You're wrong, Colonel Sanders, it's the medulla. You'll get tackled like the water boy. Got him saying what happened to that boy. Now you calling up Birdman. Had his brains on the floor, have you heard, man? Shit, he got hit with that ooh-wah. Put his stomach to the front like old Gooo-wah.
See the barrel out the window like, what's that? R.I.P. He died just like that. You not a main character. Nope. Only get shot if I embarrass ya. Pull up with the Derringer. Hanging out too much with the gangsters of America in the Virginia area. VA State of Mind, that was the first tape. The first fucking 48. Still plan to get the Mercedes. Still with the fam like it's my birthday. Beat his ass, Mike from the Wood. I think she per day. I'm not from Winston-Salem. Nope, but I went to Salem. I went to Parkway. Hell, I even went to Kellum. Bitch, the old Kellum. Clean up on I-05. Hit your whole melon. Go toward the light, boy, you're so wellin'. Kept my eyes open the whole time. This ain't old Yeller. Bitch.
Make your mama say hallelujah. You're wrong, Colonel Sanders, it's the medulla. You'll get tackled like the water boy. Got him saying what happened to that boy. Now you calling up Birdman. Had his brains on the floor, have you heard, man? Shit, he got hit with that ooh-wah. Put his stomach to the front like old Gooo-wah. I like deposits of funds held in an active trust. Compound interest growing, rising up like dust. Cash flow river streaming, turn pennies into plus. Circle round the profits, 3.14 is a must. Actuals, you can say I'm a minimalist. Less weight, more focus, no resisting the bliss. Chef Steph, I'm cooking up, still in the kitchen and shit. I'm whipping up flavor. Fuck on my haters, the rhythm is lit in this bitch. If you the realest one breathing, I'ma hold my breath. Like disrespecting Martin Crib, ho, you gotta step. Pinot Grigio is cold and never gets old. The verbiage is right, you can't deny it's no going left. If it do, then I do what I gotta do. Bluetooth mittens in your face looks compatible. Connect. Audible on the play, it's a lateral. I'm pushing you out the window, we gon' reenact collateral. Make your mama say hallelujah. You're wrong, Colonel Sanders, it's the medulla. You'll get tackled like the water boy. Got him saying what happened to that boy. Now you calling up Birdman. Had his brains on the floor, have you heard, man? Shit, he got hit with that ooh-wah. Put his stomach to the front like old Gooo-wah.
Young nigga pull up old school like a caveman, hitting it from the back, recording it off the Ray-Bans. I ain't friendly, fuck the gestures, I don't like to shake hands. Surrounded by great business partners, but they fake friends. Pay me what you owe me, fuck your water bill and rent. I could cut your water off, but I give to the fifth. And I got 8 ratchets, 2 hats, I need a straight jacket. Fresh and suede, that's on everything, I'm in a different fabrics. I be doing shit you niggas can't elaborate. 50 to 100 pounds of plug, just keep on adding weight. To the point I'm obese, B's and E's, it's already too late when you hear that floor squeak. No choice to watch me ball, like y'all got floor seats. I'm into orgies, I'm into foreign cars pulling up on 4Gs. I'm into foreign bras, pull up on me 4D. No, I don't like at all, pull up with Glock 4D.
Make your mama say hallelujah.
Let me hear that shit.
Hallelujah, bitch.
Make your mama say hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You're wrong, Colonel Sanders, it's the medulla. You'll get tackled like the water boy. Got him saying what happened to that boy. Now you calling up Birdman. Had his brains on the floor, have you heard, man? Shit, he got hit with that ooh-wop. Put his stomach to the front like old Gooo-wop.
See the barrel out the window like, what's that? R.I.P. He died just like that. You not a main character. Nope. Only get shine if I embarrass ya. Pull up with the Derringer. Hanging out too much with the gangsters of America in the Virginia area. VA State of Mind, that was the first tape. The first fucking 48. Still plan to get the Mercedes. Still with the fam like it's my birthday. Beat his ass, Mike from the Wood. I think she heard days. I'm not from Winston-Salem. Nope, but I went to Salem. I went to Parkway. Hell, I even went to Kellum. Bitch, the old Kellum. Clean up on aisle 5. Hit your whole melon. Go toward the light, boy, you're so wellin'. Kept my eyes open the whole time. This ain't old Yeller. Bitch.
Make your mama say hallelujah. You're wrong, Colonel Sanders, it's the medulla. You'll get tackled like the water boy. Got him saying what happened to that boy. Now you calling up Birdman. Had his brains on the floor, have you heard, man? Shit, he got hit with that ooh-wop. Put his stomach to the front like old Gooo-wop. I like deposits of funds held in an active trust. Compound interest growing, rising up like dust. Cash flow river streaming, turn pennies into plus. Circle round the profits, 3.14 is a must. Actuals, you can say I'm a minimalist. Less weight, more focus, no resisting the bliss. Chef Steph, I'm cooking up, still in the kitchen and shit. I'm whipping up flavor. Fuck on my haters, the rhythm is lit in this bitch. If you the realest one breathing, I'ma hold my breath. Like disrespecting Martin Crib, oh, you gotta step. Pinot Grigio is cold and never gets old. The verbiage is right, you can't deny it's no going left. If it do, then I do what I gotta do. Bluetooth mittens in your face looks compatible. Connect. Audible on the play, it's a lateral. I'm pushing you out the window, we gon' reenact collateral. Make your mama say hallelujah. You're wrong, Colonel Sanders, it's the medulla. You'll get tackled like the water boy. Got him saying what happened to that boy. Now you calling up Birdman. Had his brains on the floor, have you heard, man? Shit, he got hit with that ooh-wop. Put his stomach to the front like old Gooo-wop.
Young nigga pull up old school like a caveman, hitting it from the back, recording it off the Ray-Bans. I ain't friendly, fuck the gestures, I don't like to shake hands. Surrounded by great business partners, but they fake friends. Pay me what you owe me, fuck your water bill and rent. I could cut your water off, but I give to the fifth. And I got 8 ratchets, 2 hats, I need a straight jacket. Fresh and suede, that's on everything, I'm in a different fabrics. I be doing shit you niggas can't elaborate. 50 to 100 pounds of plug, just keep on adding weight. To the point I'm obese, B's and E's, it's already too late when you hear that floor squeak. No choice to watch me ball, like y'all got floor seats. I'm into orgies, I'm into foreign cars pulling up on 4Gs. I'm into foreign bras, pull up on me 4D. No, I don't like at all, pull up with Glock 4D.
Make your mama say hallelujah.
Let me hear that shit.
Yeah, yeah. What's good? Yeah. Testing, 1, 2. OSD Live. We back. Once again. Another live stream. Make your mama say hallelujah. Let's get some music on. Yeah, man. Shouts out to the chat. Appreciate everybody that's in the building right now. Shouts out to y'all, man. We got in the building. AC Walker, what's up? Lance McDonald, Blade Vision, what's the word? Just Jay, happy Saturday to you. Appreciate you hitting the like button on your way in. Mozart Reacts, yes sir. Lance, she said you need that beat. I told y'all, man, I'm getting back into that bag of making instrumentals. I actually co-produced that with my brother Ray Chris. We actually sat down, we conjured up that beat, and then afterwards we just wrote, and that was the final product. Make your mama say hallelujah. That joint is tough though. I appreciate y'all showing love on that one. Yeah, one of my favorite records right now. Yeah, we have fun again, like I said, recording that one. It's going to be available on all major streaming music platforms in a few. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, of course. Yeah, we're going to make that available. Like I said, we got to do a video for that one. That one is crazy. Appreciate that too, Lance McDonald. Yeah, man, that verse. So when I was making that verse, when I was writing the verse, I was like, yo, I don't know how I'm going to start this off. Because the beat, like I said, the beat just so intoxicating. And you know, that first line, you always want to captivate the listener with that first line. And then after that first line, it just took off from there. So, yeah, man, that beat. And what I like about that beat itself is just so Virginia. Like, it's really Virginia. Again, when I thought about the drums, all I could think about is Dr. Dre drums. That's why I made the drums the way they were on that beat. Because boom, 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 boom. Like, it's just not, man. I wanted to make sure when you play that song in your car or in your speakers, that joint just not crazy. Flying Low, what's up? Appreciate the love on the song. Yeah, man. Appreciate that. Mozart Reacts. Yeah, that, man, the beat is just so Virginia. I was sitting here listening to it with y'all, and I'm like, man, that beat is really Virginia, bro. Like, super, super Virginia. Said, my brother go in too. Yeah, man. Yeah, the time is now to put out that material. Let people hear what you got going on. And keep it going, man. It's just, we can pull inspiration from so many different places. And the elements that went into us putting that song together, was dope. You know, that's how the material ended up being what it was. The material ended up being fire. So I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all showing love on that. Wanted to make sure I give y'all some new tunes. He said you got that old school flow. Yeah. It's kind of like it's versatile. Like it just all depends on instrumentals. You know, I try not to box myself in with a certain kind of flow. But for the most part, instrumentals and bars, they write themselves. He said, OSD, check your block list. I think Mika blocked out the chat. Why is Mika blocked out the chat? Let's find out. She shouldn't be. I wouldn't block Mika. Nah, nobody's blocked. Nobody's blocked. Yeah, nobody's blocked. Yeah, nobody's blocked. Everybody is doing their thing. You know, the chat is open. Nobody's blocked. Yeah, Mika can't be blocked. I wouldn't block Mika. Yeah, I had the middle verse. Yeah, that was me on the middle verse. Give me a second, y'all. All right, we back. Oh yeah, let me activate the highlighter. There we go. So got the highlighter going on. Shouts out to y'all. Yeah, Mika can't be blocked. I wouldn't block Mika. Yeah. But we back. Another live stream. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the live stream, share the channel. Man, guess who's talking again? and again, I want to make a note that all of these things that's being said on videos is quite telling. Because if it was a person that really changed their life around, really learned from their wrongs and moving forward, they still wouldn't feel the need to prove themselves or try to put themselves in a light where people would think that they're an upstanding citizen. If that's what you are, that's what you are. You don't have to keep trying to tell people that. People can see through your actions. But, you know, the rat can't help itself. And we all know whenever the rat gets comfortable talking, he just doesn't stop. So the rat went live today. It had some choice things to say. Let me see if I can pull up hold on. Yeah, this rat, he just can't help himself. This rat just can't help himself, man. All right, hold on. Oh, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And if you look on these YouTube streets, everything that's going on pertains to the rat's actions. Everything the rat has done, said, who affiliated themselves with this rat. A lot of things is coming to the light. Oh, man. But while all these things are happening and coming to the light, now you have the rat still talking about the situation. Now you have the rat still talking about the situation. So we're going to play a little bit of this video and listen to what the rat has to say. He just got to talk. All right. Hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, we already got it. All right. Pick and Choose TV. What's up, man? All right. So, the rat went live today and did exactly what people who support him told him not to do. And guess what that was, y'all? Y'all take a guess. What did the rat do that his supporters told him not to do, but he did it anyway? Y'all take a guess. What y'all think the rat did that his supporters told him not to do? What y'all think? Oh, and by the way, so we got so on it right now up here is 86, the rat, Easy Did It, and I believe Lonnie's on this panel right now. And Easy Did It's in the chat right now. Oh boy, you get around, don't you, man? That boy get around. Righty. Shouts out to Pick and Choose getting a membership. Welcome to Live and Legit. Appreciate you, brother. Y'all show some love to Pick and Choose TV for getting a membership. Factuals. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, he get around. And the thing about him, he just want to be a part of something. like, I don't have no real issue with guys. Just, you know, he just be giving off flunky energy. I don't have an issue with the guy. He just be giving off flunky energy, man. Oh boy, there, boy. He be around. He be up there running from channel to channel. Oh, OSD playing on your live. OSD's doing this. Wait a minute, y'all talking about Biz. Wait, don't talk about Biz. Y'all talking about Biz again. Oh no, the content's dry, cause y'all talking about the same person. Wait a minute, I'm over here and y'all talking about the same person. Oh no. Oh shit, man. This YouTube stuff is funny as hell, man. They be going to bat. They be going to bat for that dude on the sexual offenders list. Shay, what's up? These dudes be weird as hell up here, man. But shout out to Pick and Choose TV for getting a membership. Welcome to Live and Legit, bro. Shouts out to all the current and new members. So that's what y'all call snitching. Yeah, okay, think about it, man. See, I don't know your background and where you're from, but before I get into the video, I can give you a little details as to why I say you snitch. I'm playing a live stream of another content creator. You come over here, type in a chat, do all this stuff, and then you sit up here and go back over there and be like, man, OSD playing your live right now. Is that not snitching? Oh, man. That shit be funny as hell, man. That shit just give flunky vibes, man. That shit give flunky vibes, dude. I'm just saying, man. It give flunky vibes, dude. I'll put the link out there. Snitching ain't a crime. Snitching, people snitch to get out of trouble. When did snitching become a crime? Snitching either putting somebody behind bars or putting somebody in a situation. Those are some of the results of snitching. I'll put the link in the chat, man, before I start this video. I'll give you a couple of minutes. I'm going to still go over this video. You know, you're not going to derail that. We're still going to get into this video. And if you want to listen to the commentary, it's solely up to you. If not, that's your prerogative. But I'm still go over the video. That's not going to stop anything. Testing 1 2 1 2 testing. All right. Test. All right. Shouts out to Shay getting a membership. Welcome to Live and Legit. Appreciate the support. Definitely appreciate the support, Shay. Thank you for coming over and catching a live broadcast. Y'all show some love to Shay for becoming the newest member of the OSD Live Reloaded channel. Welcome to Live and Legit. Shouts out to you, Shay. Appreciate you and the support, Shay. Thank you again. G Mama Body, what's up? Appreciate you pulling up. Highly Favorite, what's up? All right. Give me a second. Let me put the link in the chat. All right. You say you got a question? I may have an answer. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Link is in the chat. Shouts out to all the current and new members. Go ahead and get your memberships now. As you see, Pick and Choose TV and Shay has done. Memberships are available. Let me go ahead and set up the StreamYard so people can have you on the screen. I'm gonna put you on the screen. Let me find StreamYard. Okay. What is that? 7. All right. All right. Got Easy Did It in the building. All right. What's going on, man?
What up, man? All right. So you said I'm snitching, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What crime have I done? Or
What do you
how
mean,
am I
what
trying
crime?
to get myself out of trouble out of a crime if I'm so-called snitching?
Well, the act that you did, what was it, a couple of days ago? Yeah, I was playing that sucker live. And you went back over there, OSD playing you live. And then you came back over here, typed a little bit of stuff in, then went back over there, bone carrying. So I'm like, why is dude, that's some weird behavior. What are you doing all this snitching and weird behavior for? What's up with that?
Hell yeah, I'll be trading information from chat to chat, from panel to panel and shit, but I just don't understand how the hell I snitch because first of all, I'm not in trouble with the law. Second of all, I'm not doing a crime with nobody. I do shit on my fucking own. So I can't snitch on nobody because I'm not in any trouble. Nor have I done a crime.
So would you say you was being a reporter? You was a patrol. You was patrolling the YouTube streets? You was on patrol?
Well, I mean, if I'm patrolling, that means I get paid to patrol. But
no, not necessarily.
I said I was snitching though.
You don't have to.
I mean,
snitching.
No. You said I was snitching though.
Yeah.
So what crime have I done? That's what I want to know.
I never said you committed a crime. Why you keep speaking about crime?
Well, that's part of snitching, motherfucker. I mean, right? If you're trying to get out of trouble, you got to tell some information, right?
Well, you did.
If you got
you told some information.
Okay, so what trouble am I in? That's what I want to know. What crime have I done? Who did I do the crime with? I'll wait.
You didn't do no crime with nobody, dude.
Then, well, don't use the word snitching if you don't know the the real definition of it.
I do know the definition. I do know the definition of snitching. You call yourself being in chats. You call yourself being in chats from one content creator to another, telling other different content creators what they got going on, tattletelling, patrolling the streets, bone carrying, definitely being messy. Definitely being messy. Definitely being messy.
Okay, and how's that getting into any trouble? How am I?
Why you keep speaking about trouble? I never said you got in any trouble. What trouble are you?
Because you involved the word snitching into it.
Yeah, snitching, ratting.
So you say,
who you telling on? Who you telling on? That's my question. Who you telling on?
I told whoever. Everybody in the chat.
All right. What she said?
Why, something wrong with
she said he's not a snitch. He's not a snitch. Hold on. He's not a snitch. He's messy. He a town crier. I agree with that. Okay, so So
Like that,
I'll take
some names on got the internet.
so a snitch wouldn't be the proper term. We'll say messy. Okay. Because yeah, snitching does involve when somebody is telling on somebody that may have been involved with somebody in a crime. That is true, the definition of it. Telling, just ratting, all that. Messy. For what though? And why? And telling it to who? What's gonna happen to me?
Okay, what's gonna happen to me if I told? Because you seem to have a problem with it.
I never said anything was gonna happen to you. I just said
I never
you
said
look
nothing was gonna
silly.
happen to
I
me.
just said you look silly and you're weird. That's all I said.
Okay, that's your opinion, Pepper.
Yeah,
you have the right to it.
Exactly, and that's why I stated my opinion. That's all that was. You saying what's gonna happen to you? I never said anything was gonna happen to you. I just said you're a weird person for moving like that, and you're doing all this telling for what? Nothing's gonna happen.
I know ain't nothing gonna happen, but I'm just asking you why you just say the snitch word,
And I did, and I said it.
That's all I wanted to know. That's all.
But you basically admitting you are messy.
I mean that's your opinion.
Well, I'm asking you, would you agree with that?
Nope.
Okay, cool. All right.
But you go ahead and get back to your own show, Panther.
Oh, exactly. And, I'm definitely gonna do that. Appreciate you coming up, sharing your thoughts. And the show must go on. Oh boy. Boy. Shouts out to Lisa Queen B. Shouts out to Lisa Queen B in the building for being a member for 4 months. Appreciate your membership. Appreciate your support. What's going on? Pick and choose. You said snitch is the right word. Just a tattletale. Telling ass nigga. So if it's the right word, if it's not the right word, either way, you're telling. The hell you doing all this telling for? Snitching. Going back from different chats. OSD. Playing you live. It's crazy, man. Oh boy. Casino, you're a tattleteller, yeah. He an informant. All this telling. The grown men up here all doing all this telling, man. It's crazy, man. I'm just reacting TV. What's up? Excuse me. Boy, doing all that telling. For what? Shouts out to Dead Blacks for becoming a member. Welcome to Live and Legit. Appreciate the support. Y'all show some love to Dead Blacks for becoming a member. Shouts out to all the current and new members. Go ahead and get your membership right now. Appreciate you, Dead Blacks. Factuals. Two-Face, what's up? Said snitch is the right word. Right. Look, so he cool with the guy, and he over here to tell someone, man, Biz, they got a whole live about you, man. He talking about you some more. They got that go niggas, man. Boy. Whatever name you want to choose. Snitch, tattletale, rat, messy, clown, whatever one you want to choose. He display all the behaviors. True Pop, aka True Essence 2.0 in the building. What's up, True? Dang, boy, everybody telling, man. What the hell? I thought we had, what year was the rat already? I thought we already went through the year of the rat. What was the year of the rat? Let's go see what the year of the rat was. Yes, Nightbot is dropping the cash out. The cash app is $ DopeVibrationsTV. What was the year of the rat? 2020. Okay, 2020 was the year of the rat. And the next year of the rat will be 2032. He said, I'm telling on you too. Oh, man. That boy. So then I said, are you a hall monitor? Are you a patrol? He said, you got to get paid to patrol. No, you don't. Shouts out to the Cash App. Oh, hold on. Shouts out to the Cash Apps. Cash App is $ DopeVibrationsTV. Thank you to everybody that's supporting. That boy said he a hall monitor. He the YouTube hall monitor. That boy reporting. Shouts out to the Cash App. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Definitely appreciate the support. Appreciate that. Said snitches get stitches. I mean, you know what? If anybody else want to come up before we get into this video, you can. You know, I got a couple of minutes before we get into this video. Mika can't type and I can't super chat. This shit weird. Why can't Mika type? That's crazy. Mika, is Mika in the chat? I only see Mika in the chat. Like I said, she not blocked. I wouldn't block Mika. Yeah, she not blocked. Said Mika in the clouds. That's wild. And you said the super chat still not working? But it gotta be down there because people are getting memberships. YouTube blocked her from all chats. And why YouTube do that? I can't super chat for some reason. I couldn't super chat. Yeah, why is it not letting y'all super chat? But I see people getting a membership, so it gotta be doing something. But I don't know why that option isn't there for y'all. Yeah, it's weird. I tried. Mika said she's crying. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting y'all super chat. That's weird. Let me go check the settings again. Super chats are definitely activated. Yeah, super chats are definitely activated. Yep, they're on. Matter of fact, because Shakira super chatted yesterday, so the super chats are definitely on. Yeah, so super chats are definitely on. That's wild, though. I don't know why is it doing that. All right. Why is it doing that? Okay. All right. The option is there. It even let me type it out, but when I press pay, it wouldn't go through. See, there go Dead Blacks. Shouts out Dead Blacks. He said it's working. Super chat is working. Super chats are working. Shouts out to Dead Blacks. Y'all show some love to Dead Blacks for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that. You said yours working now, Two-Face, or that was just you confirming that you see this, you know, that it's working on other people's ends? Yeah, that's wild, though. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you say you see it's working for others. Yeah, I don't know. Did you? I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know, man. Maybe an update, but you probably got the latest updated version of YouTube. Probably, I'm sure. All right, let's get into this video. Uncle L, what's going on, man?
Cocoa Box BX, cause that lady been telling her story.
Whatever the fuck they accusing me of. Now listen, this audio, and I want you to just listen to it.
You
Hey,
Dumb
Lonnie,
bitch.
Lonnie, why you up?
Give two shits about it. So shut the fuck up, Supernova.
well, I think she got a hard on for you.
Hey,
Dumb
Lonnie,
bitch.
Lonnie, why you up here? Right?
Pause. Easy did it. Why would you even say that? Like, what? Like, why would you say that, man? This is why I say you're a weird guy. Lord have mercy. That's the guy that was just up here.
Right? Why you up here? I'm gonna let you hear this audio, and I want you to just listen to it. All right? Now these are the people that's accusing me of doing this, whatever the fuck they accusing me of. Now listen. So what you listening to now, Lonnie? You hear two people on this tape, two people talking, and the same two people is the ones that I played out to. But listen to what they're saying.
Yeah, but what he's failing to say is two underage girls. He taped two underage girls because he got the idea from his boss, which is a white man with a family, that told him to do that. But that's what Pedal Coin gonna say in his video. He said he wasn't even thinking about recording these young girls if it wasn't for his boss. That's what he says in this video. Mrs. V, what's going on? But this is what he says in this video. Let's continue.
All right, so what you hearing, this girl keeps saying her mom, her mom, her mom. But at the same time, she's one of the ones on the paperwork that's as listed as a victim, right? But she's doing all the talking.
Yeah, her mom made sure she followed through on the actions that you did. And I'm trying to understand, he's trying to prove that these young girls weren't victims because he knew them. And they saying that on tape. But the real question is, why do you know these young girls like this? Why are you recording these young girls like this? You still can't justify this. This is weird behavior. These young girls know you. But now you're playing the tape and audio to make it seem like they wasn't victims because they said that on tape, because you pretty much coerced them to say, did I do it? No. Like, come on, man. I don't even sound right. I don't sound right at all. But let's continue.
So you heard her? She said it was 5 of them, right? So where did I lie at? So they showed 5 people, right? So where's the lie? Where's the lie at? They said Biz lying. How? What they're doing is validating this audio. Is what they're doing. They so stupid. So where's the lie? So you heard her? She said. So you heard her? She said it was 5 of them, right? So where did I lie at? So they showed 5 people, right? So where's the lie? Where's the lie at? They said Biz lying. How? What they're doing is validating this audio. Is what they're doing. They so stupid. They're so stupid. She's literally saying it's 5 of them. And what did they see? 5 of them, right? Okay. You hear me? I said, why they coming at me? Because I said, fuck them. Right? I said, why they coming at me? Because I said, fuck them.
Dog, like, all this is weird. He's really trying to justify his conversations that he's had with these underage girls. This is weird. Why is a grown man talking to underage girls? And upset that their parents got involved and took them to court. Like, come on, man. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, this whole thing is weird. But now he's sitting up here trying to justify why he did what he did and why he said what he said. Let's continue.
She's talking about what the police is telling her, man. She's telling me that she's saying that the police said that don't be sorry, right? Okay.
Right. No need to be sorry, especially with the crimes you committed. Why should she be sorry for what you've done? Farm from Harlem, what's up? Right? Like the police told her right. Why are you saying sorry when you're a victim? Pedalcoin 101 committed the crime. No need to be sorry. And then you hear him on tape saying, man, this is my livelihood. They can put me away for this. They can give me X amount of years. Well, you should have thought about that when you sat up here and put yourself around underage girls and said what you said. And your actions. And you still not taking accountability for your actions. And you trying to prove your innocence and you didn't do anything. But you yourself put your own self on the list. Said that your own self was guilty. A person that's innocent not going to do no silly shit like that. A person that's innocent is not going to put something like that on a jacket knowing they not guilty. You know you was guilty. That's why you put yourself on a list. Oh, I didn't know no better. That's why I did it. That don't make any sense. Because if you're innocent, you're not going to do no shit like that. I'm just saying. Let's listen more.
Right? This is the narrative they're pushing, that this is fake. They're saying that this is fake. But how? Well, I said, what's the cop name? They said Officer Call. Is what the paperwork said. Officer Call. So you're validating this right here. Okay. I'm just saying, where's the lie at? There's no lie. They the ones trying to manipulate this shit. That's why they keep talking about it.
No. It's the fact that you knew these underage girls already. They knew you. They knew you by name. Even so, you knew them by name. Because once you asking, oh, what's your name? And she like, you don't know my name? Because you know who those underage girls were. Now you trying to make it seem like people lying on you by adding in. And again, I don't know the other things that other content creators are saying, but I know what I've been covering, the talking points that I've been having in my videos and playing your audio back and what you saying. You telling on yourself. Your whole thing is people are lying on you. But everything that's been said has been things you've admitted yourself. And this audio is trash. Can't even hear it clearly. You can hear bits and pieces of it, but it's trash. This audio is trash. And y'all, he still got that tape recorder, y'all. Even though he's playing the video off of another content creator's channel, the audio is trash. And I hear on the tape, he's saying to them, who's the cop that's making y'all say this? Now, why would the cop have to make these young ladies say anything? Then I hear one of them say, well, Larice, she went to the cop first and said something, but I wasn't going to say anything. What was there to say? If nothing happened, you making it seem like you didn't do anything, but if nothing happened, why would she say I wouldn't say anything if it was nothing? NC Lady B1, what's going on? He said he got that tape like it's a Nolan Ryan baseball card. Yeah. Still got the tape. He said that one of the younger ladies went to go to the cops. The other one said, I wasn't going to say anything because the cop told them they shouldn't be sorry because of what he did. And now what he's doing is recording them on tape to prove that he didn't do anything. Well, in fact, he had to have done something. He already lied and said he didn't know these young ladies, but they know him. They're actually having a conversation with him. They are comfortable talking to him. All this rat has done is exposed himself more. That's it. And guess what, y'all? He talking about this again today. This is today. This is what he's talking about today. I agree with that, NC Lady B1. Yeah, he's going to definitely keep talking about it because you got people who support him that tell him not to talk about it. But if he ain't talking about it, what is he going to talk about? So why would he keep a souvenir? Yeah. Why would he keep that? Trav B, what's up, bro? Said he was probably ordered to stay away from them. Yeah, I just don't understand why he thought it was a good idea. Because remember, he's 20-something. In this audio, he's 20-something. So he's an adult. But he's saying that his boss told him it was a good idea to record these underage girls. And he did it. Now you have to think about what kind of sick, twisted mindset does his boss have to even come up with that idea. That's a terrible idea. Especially knowing that he knows those young ladies. All he did has exposed himself even more. That's it. All he did is expose himself more. Because now he's making it seem like people are adding more variables to the story. When remember, his lie was he didn't even know these young ladies in the audio until he played the audio and exposed himself to the people that heard it that he knows them. This is a silly rat. This is a real silly ass rat. Annihilated. What's going on? This is a silly rat.
He was like, well, this was the one who like told him, and she went to him first. She went to him first. I wasn't even mistaken. And then on the day, he called us down to the office, and he asked us about it, and we were like, no, whatever. And he told us like a couple of dates, and then we were like, yeah, we were with her that day, but nothing happened.
She said that the cop named off a few dates to them, and they all admitted and said, yeah, we was with them those dates. So he was with these young ladies on more than one occasion. Dates that somebody provided the cop with. And all the underage girls was in agreement that they was with Pedal Coin one-on-one on the dates that the cop told them. The cop ran off dates to him, and they admitted that they was with him on those dates. But nothing happened. Was she saying that? The one who said who wasn't going to say anything. Because remember, she wasn't going to say anything, so she's going to tell the cop nothing happened. But out of the young ladies, somebody provided the cop, out of the other young ladies, somebody provided the cop with dates and said something happened. Because she just said one of the young ladies, Larice, went to the cops. So the cop names dates to them. And they all the young ladies agreed that they was with Pedal Coin one-on-one on the dates that was said to them. Yeah, this boy, wow, man.
I know, but we were like, no, whatever. And then what I had, she went to him first. I wasn't even gonna say that. And then all day, he called us down to the office. And he asked us about it. And we were like, no, whatever. And then and he told us like a couple of dates. And then we were like, yeah, we were with her that day, but nothing happened. I know, but
Yo, why they talking about my car, man? What my car got to do with it?
And notice, he totally just skipped over that part just to acknowledge that it was somebody asking about his car instead of the vital information that was just said. How they interrogated these young ladies, asked them of certain dates, and they all in agreement said they was with him, but nothing happened. That's what she just said. She just said nothing happened. The one that said she wasn't going to say anything, but we know that's not true because she would be the only one saying that, because it's other young ladies that was there on those dates that said something happened. Now, I don't know if she was the only one saying nothing happened, but we know for sure she was one of them that said nothing happened. But it was other ones in that group that said something happened. But he stops the tape or the video and says, yo, why was the guy asking about my car? That's not important. What's important is, why were you around these underage young ladies? Why do you know these underage young ladies? Why did they know you in the capacity that they know you in? And why did you lie and say you didn't even know them, when in fact you did? So you already have one of the young ladies saying, my mom told me to do this XYZ, and that. And you still brought your rat ass around these young ladies and recorded them on tape without parent consent. Without parental consent. Still talking to minors. You went back to talk to minors again. You wasn't even supposed to be talking to minors in the first place, but you went back and talked to some minors again. While you had this stuff going on behind the same minors that you're recording on tape. So that's why when I hear people saying, yo, this guy's a good dude, he's changed his life around and all that other silly ass shit, I have to look at that person with the side eye. Because this is not his first time. I don't know, man. Shh. boy. This is a silly ass rat.
Yeah, we were with her that day, but not the bathroom. I know, but
Yo, why they talking about my car, man? What my car got to do with this? And you can see it was a male with them. It was a man with them. So I don't want to hear that motherfucker Biz was doing anything to make nobody do nothing. But that's what they say. The men the one say, yo, this is a nice car, yo. And they like, yeah, I know. Do this sound like people that scared of me though? But this motherfucker's over there.
Whoa. I know he's not using that silly shit as a talking point. Oh, man. Y'all heard it correctly. Y'all heard what he just said. Y'all heard exactly what he just said. Y'all heard exactly what he just said. He just used that as a talking point. His car. And they all agreed that he had a nice car, but that don't have nothing to do with what's going on. Why are you? That doesn't matter. He just definitely skipped over that vital information that the young lady just said to talk about his car. And yes, you were still out there being a rat like you are because you had a tape recorder and you was recording minors. And showing a lack of accountability because now you're making it seem like the underage young ladies weren't victims of yours because they was talking about your car. Yo, do these sound like victims? That's crazy to say. Knowing that you had something pending at this time with the same minors. Man, this is crazy, bruh. This is mind blowing. Yo, this is mind blowing. He think because somebody that was there referenced his car, which he's saying was a male that was there with him, which he never mentioned, by the way. Because remember, he said he didn't even know the young ladies, when in fact that was a lie. But because they was engaging with him in conversation, they don't sound like victims, even though he was initiating a conversation to get them to talk, to be on tape, saying he was innocent, only to now play that same tape today and say, do they sound like victims? This is a fucking rat. This is why I put a rat in every thumbnail when I talk about this guy. This is a rat. The worst kind. This is a rat. Come on, man. This is a fucking rat, man. They parents did right taking this rat to court. He's saying he was done. It was an injustice. But that's hard to believe when you doing stuff like this and saying things like this on video today. It wasn't injustice. They got it right. So much so that you admitted that you're guilty and put yourself on the sexual offenders registry because you knew you was guilty. A person that know they didn't do nothing and strongly stand in that, why would they want to put that stain on a jacket for nothing? Come on, man. Yeah, man, that don't make no damn sense. Come on, man. And to play this video today.
Make nobody do nothing. But that's what they say. The men the ones say, yo, this is a nice car, yo. And they like, yeah, I know. Do this sound like people that scared of me though? But this motherfuckers over there talking about we need to protect victims and shit. Like, really though? Listen to them talking to me. They scared? Do it sound like they scared of me? And it's a male with them. Talking about how nice my car is and shit. This shit is a game and they playing games. Why they not talking about how they got kicked out the goddamn courtroom for laughing and shit? But this is what they talking about, protect the victim. The victim was right here talking to me, telling me that they know we didn't do, I know you didn't do this.
No, you only speaking to one girl that said that. You not even speaking to the other young lady that's not there, that definitely reported you, that definitely was talking to the cops, who parents made sure you went to court. You wasn't speaking to all of them. That's just one young lady saying that. Only to now frame it like she wasn't no victim at all, when really she should have just been telling everything about you. Because look what you're doing today, or look what you did today. You, the rat, went out there with a tape recorder to record you and them engaging in a conversation about something you didn't do, only to play that same tape today and make it seem like they weren't victims because they was engaging in conversation with you, because they was already comfortable talking to you because they knew you. You a rat. Yeah, they should have put you away. Yeah, they should have put you away. Yeah, they should have put you away, man. Yeah, they should have put you away.
For laughing and shit. But this is what they talking about, protect the victim. The victim was right here talking to me, telling me that they know we didn't do, I know you didn't do this. But they skipped this shit on purpose, man. This shit crazy to me.
No, you skipped shit on purpose. You just sat right there and skipped the part where she said that the cop provided dates to all the young ladies and they agreed that they was with you. You didn't highlight that part. In fact, you don't even speak on that. It's not a matter of who's skipping what. I don't know what other content creators are saying in regards to you, but I know what I'm saying and I know what I'm hearing. And you skipping over parts in the video to make BS talking points instead of going over the vital information that's being said in that tape that you, being a rat, recorded without any permission of minors. Let's continue, man.
Dude, I know you didn't do this. But they skipped this shit on purpose, man. This shit crazy to me.
And then you just sat up here and lied and said you didn't coerce them to say anything. When you just clearly sat right here and told this young lady, y'all need to say something in court because I'm serious. Y'all need to say something in court. You telling them that they need to say that in court while all this stuff is pending. You went back and talked to those minors, knowing you wasn't supposed to, knowing they had cases on you. KTC, what's up? You went back and talked to them and told them they need to say this because you serious. But then just a few sentences ago in the same video, you said, yeah, for those saying that I made them say those things, you're lying, when clearly you the one lying. You just sat right there and told them they need to go back to the court system and say something, and say what they telling you right now, being recorded and not knowing on tape. Man, you just did so much stuff all at one time. It's crazy. That's why you can't stop talking about this. You know you're a rat.
Do you hear what they? Do you hear what they? Do you hear what they? Do you hear what they're saying?
Yeah, she said something about locked up. What she say?
She said they was gonna get locked up if they didn't go to court. Do you hear what they? Do you hear what they? Do you hear what they're saying?
Yeah, she said something about locked up. What she say?
She said they was gonna get locked up if they didn't go to court. This is what they saying. She said the only reason I went there is because they said I was gonna get locked up if I didn't go.
Yeah, because they got subpoenaed. So if you don't come, you can't get in trouble for that.
No, but listen to what she about to say right after that. And this is why I said they just validate this whole thing. They just validate this whole tape, because she's gonna list the people that got subpoenaed. This shit crazy. And mind you, this 20-something years ago. This shit crazy, man. And they want to talk about this shit. So you heard her? She said 2 of them didn't even go to court. and none of them got locked up. But what that masculine face monster over there is saying is that,
what they
all
do
of them
is
was in
they
the
do try
courtroom
to
and shit.
intimidate you. They try to intimidate you,
But what that
So they tried to get 5 of them.
so you heard her? She said 2 of them didn't even go.
Like, I would have known that I was supposed to be locked up. I wouldn't have been. She's in your car going, locked up. So they tried to get 5 of them.
So you heard her? She said 2 of them didn't even go to court, and none of them got locked up. But what that masculine face monster over there is saying is that,
what they
all
do
of them
is
was in
they
the
do
courtroom
try to
and shit.
intimidate you. They try to intimidate you, but they can't make you do. I wouldn't. I mean, it all depends on the situation, but they will try to intimidate you.
But what they're saying is all 5 of them was in court, but obviously they wasn't, because I'm saying it was 3
Well,
of them in the courtroom.
she showed the subpoena paperwork that was put out. Just because 5 people got subpoenaed, that don't mean that 5 people showed up.
And
but
right here, they're confirming that only 3 of them went. And it's all 5 with that. So you heard her? She said 2 of them didn't even go to court. So you heard her? She said 2 of them didn't even go to court, and none of them got locked up. But what that So you heard her? She said 2 of So you heard her? She said 2 of them didn't even go to court.
Yeah, so he did cut her off from saying something. They tried to get 5 of them, and then he cut the audio right there. All you heard was they tried to get 5, and then that's when he cut it and was like, you heard that? She said that all 5 of them was in court. He didn't let it play out. He just started talking. Exactly, Fawn. Why was you even around 5 minors in the first place? And all 5 of them said that you was around them. And why would he stop the audio like that just to say that instead of letting it play out? Trying to manipulate the whole system. I mean, trying to manipulate the situation. Why would that don't make sense?
So you heard her? She said 2 of them didn't even go to court. And
she didn't even say that. All she said was they tried to get 5 of them, 5 of us, and then he cut the audio right there. Like, we don't even know what was said after that because he wanted to talk. He cut the audio before she finished what she was actually saying. That's crazy.
So you heard her? She said 2 of them didn't even go to court, and none of them got locked.
She definitely didn't say that. 2 of them didn't go to court, and they definitely didn't get locked up. She definitely didn't say that. He cut the audio short after they tried to get 5 of us, and then he cut the audio. She didn't say 2 of them didn't go to court and they didn't get locked up. She didn't even say that. Boy, this is a rat, boy.
Up. But what? So you heard her? She said 2 of them didn't even go to court, and none of them got locked up. But what that masculine face monster over there is saying is
what they
all
do
of them
is
was
they
in the
do
courtroom
try to
and shit.
intimidate you. They try to intimidate you, but They can't make you do. I wouldn't. I mean, it all depends on the situation, but they will try to intimidate you.
But what they're saying is all 5 of them was in court, but obviously they wasn't, because I'm saying it was 3
Well,
of them in the courtroom.
she showed the subpoena paperwork that was put out. Just because 5 people got subpoenaed, that don't mean that 5 people showed up.
And but here they're confirming that only 3 of them went. But even though that's still crazy.
Man, we didn't even hear the girl say that 3 showed up. She just said they tried to get 5 of us, but you ain't let the audio play out. I don't know what was said after that. Boy, this rat here, man.
And then she asked me, why did I take the plea bargain? I'm like, because I got y'all saying I said this bullshit. Now, this is 3 of them went. But even though that's still crazy. And then she asked me, why did I take the plea bargain? I'm like, because I got y'all saying I said this bullshit. Now, this is what I'm telling you actually happened. I got this tape recorder, gave it to my fucking lawyer, and then we went back and they made a whole different plea bargain. Is why you see the goddamn 1 year probation. Shit.
So now he's saying he took that tape recorder to his lawyer and got a whole nother plea bargain. But guess what, y'all? He still pled guilty and put himself on a sexual offenders registry. Look, he'll say it again. I'll play it back.
My fucking lawyer, and then we went back. I'm like, because I got y'all saying I said this bullshit. Now, this is what I'm telling you actually happened. I got this tape recorder, gave it to my fucking lawyer, and then we went back and they made a whole different plea bargain. Is why you see the goddamn 1 year probation. Shit crazy, man.
What is wrong with that girl, man? Yo, tell that girl to stay away from me, yo. I'm thinking.
Yo, whole time they talking about a girl that's not even crazy, man.
What is wrong with that girl, man? Yo, tell that girl to stay away from me, yo. I'm thinking.
Yo, whole time they talking about a girl that's not even listed on the paperwork. You know that? She not even listed as no. These 2 that I'm talking to is the ones that's supposed to be quote unquote victims. This shit crazy, man.
Quote unquote victims. And you hear him on the tape saying, man, I'm staying away from that girl. That sound like the girl that went to the cops. The same girl that says something happened. But you hear him on the tape saying, man, I'm staying away from that girl. Could it be because something happened? Listen, I'll play it again.
Listed on the paperwork. You know that? She not even.
What is wrong with that girl, man?
Is why you see the goddamn 1 year probation. Shit crazy, man.
What is wrong with that girl, man? Yo, tell that girl to stay away from me, yo. I'm thinking.
Yo, whole time they talking about a girl that's not even listed on the paperwork. You know that? She not even listed as no. These 2 that I'm talking to is the ones that's supposed to be quote unquote victims. This shit crazy, man.
Supposed to be quote unquote victims, but mind you, all this stuff is pending while he's still talking to these minors and recording these minors. He not even looking at that whole situation. Right. He presented the tape.
What is wrong with that girl, man? Yo, tell that girl to stay away from me, yo. I'm thank you for telling me what you got told me. Wait, what's going on? Wait, I was thinking.
They said we wrote you a note.
Yo, tell that girl to stay away from me, yo. I'm thank you for telling me what you got told me. Wait, what's going on?
Right. He said girl. And again, why are you around minors? You shouldn't even be talking about stay away from that girl. I don't want that girl around. You shouldn't even be around minors. What are you talking about? He on tape saying that, y'all. Girl. These are minors. He on tape saying this, y'all.
They said we wrote you a note. Listen to it.
Thank you for telling me what you guys have told me. Stay away from that girl. Meaning he already been around that young lady before. Now he's saying, telling them to stay away from her. Because he trying to get them to go along with what he's trying to coerce them to say. But the girl that's talking to the cops and going to court, she giving out information on them. That's why he's saying stay away from that girl. You say you just realized the rat is holding up a tape recorder. Yep.
They said we wrote you a note. Listen to what they're saying. This is what they're saying out of their mouth. This is what they're saying out of. These are supposed to be the people that we supposed to be protecting and all that shit. It sounds like to me that they, first of all, they're not scared of me. They're trying to tell me, yo, we know you didn't do this. Right? This is what they're supposed to be protected. They said we wrote you a note. Listen to what they're saying. This is what they're saying out of their mouth. This is what they're saying.
And what does that mean? You got minors, young ladies writing you a note. What they writing you a note for? Well, listen, y'all. He gonna tell. Listen.
These are supposed to be the. They said we wrote you a. They said we wrote you a note. Listen to what they're saying. This is what they're saying out of their mouth. This is what they're saying out of. These are supposed to be the people that we supposed to be protecting and all that shit. It sounds like to me that they, first of all, they're not scared of me. They're trying to tell me, yo, we know you didn't do this. Right? This is what they say. I'm keep saying that I ain't do this shit. But they like, biz, whatever. So at lightning strike twice. I'm like, listen, I believe that they doing this to, that Virginia did this to me because of what they saw in Connecticut. That's
wow. Them young girls wrote him a note, y'all. Then he said they can't be victims because they talking to him and they not scared of him. Not taking into the consideration that he knows them already. They know him. They just thinking they engaging in conversation, not knowing this rat was recording them as minors. Then he goes to say, Virginia only gave him that sentence because of what happened in Connecticut. When he said he didn't do anything in Connecticut. He didn't do anything. He said in Connecticut, he didn't do anything. Only to find out that was a lie. I'm just saying, man. He told on himself that fast, y'all. and admitted that he did something in Connecticut. He admitted it. He just admitted he did something in Connecticut. His rap sheet follows him. This guy has a sickness. Listen to him again. Listen to him again, y'all.
That shit. It sounds like to me that they, first of all, they listen to what they're saying. This is what they're saying out their mouth. This is what they're saying out there. These are supposed to be the people that we supposed to be protecting and all that shit. It sounds like to me.
He said these are the people we supposed to be protecting. Minor young girls. Yes, we're supposed to protect minor young girls. What are you talking about? Yes, we're supposed to protect minors. Parents are supposed to protect they young. What is he talking about? These are minors. That's why the ladies, one of the young ladies said, yeah, her mom involved, her mom, and naming parents and stuff. They supposed to protect their children from a monster like you. What is he talking about? These are the people we supposed to be protecting. These are kids. This boy is a savage. This is crazy, man.
Listen to what they're saying. This is what they're saying out their mouth. This is what they're saying out there. These are supposed to be the people that we supposed to be protecting and all that shit. It sounds like to me that they, first of all, they're not scared of me. They're trying to tell me, yo, we know you didn't do this. Right? This is what they say. I'm keep saying that I ain't do this shit. But they like, Biz, whatever. So at lightning strike twice. I'm like, listen, I believe that they doing this to, that Virginia did this to me because of what they saw in Connecticut. That's
boom. Virginia did this to me because of what they saw in Connecticut. He believes that Virginia did to him what they did because of what he done, what they saw in Connecticut. And he was a teenager in Connecticut when that went down. And now him being a grown man around 5 minors on more than one day. Come back around those some of them same minors, tape record them, coerce them into saying things he want them to say. When they go back to court, because remember, all this stuff is pending while he's recording them. His boss that he works for gave him the idea to record minors. His boss, who he says has a family of his own, told him it would be a good idea to record minors and coerce them to saying that he was innocent and he didn't do anything on the dates that the cop relayed to the young ladies, and they all were in agreement and said they was with Pedalcorn 101. And we've gathered all that information just from listening to this live stream today that he did today.
what I keep saying. If this so at lightning strike twice, I'm like, listen, I believe that they doing this to that Virginia did this to me because of what they saw in Connecticut. That's what I keep saying. If this same situation would have happened somebody else in the chat or somebody, it wouldn't have went this far at all because of what they saw in Connecticut. That's what I keep saying. If this same situation would have happened to somebody else in the chat or somebody, it wouldn't have went this far.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. Now, again, like the rat he is showing a lack of accountability by saying he believes if this was somebody in the chat and the same thing happened to them, it wouldn't be as much of an outrage. Speak for yourself. A pedophile is a pedophile. There would definitely be outrage. And you fit the description. You've said all those things just in this live stream. Let's continue.
At all because of what they saw in Connecticut. That's what I keep saying. If this same situation would have happened to somebody else in the chat or somebody, it wouldn't have went this far at all. That's what I keep saying. But they don't want to hear the truth. And they didn't doing nothing but validating this shit. They validating this audio right here is what they do.
And what your truth? When people can clearly hear, when people got sense and have concrete evidence of what's happening, you still sitting up here talking about people lying. Just because you saying it's your truth, meaning it's true. That's what you believe it to be true. When in actuality, it's a lie. And people see you for the rat that you are. Like this rat is ridiculous, man. But let's continue.
It wouldn't have went this far at all. That's what I keep saying. But they don't want to hear the truth. And they didn't doing nothing but validating this shit. They validating this audio right here is what they doing. I'm telling you. Wait, hold on. That ain't finished. That ain't finished.
Okay.
And that's the thing too, right along. You got people validating his sick behavior. He's saying people lying on him because they telling truths about him. But if they not agreeing with him, they lying. But if they agreeing with his behavior and what he's done, they telling the truth because that's his truth. That's all what he's saying. This guy's sick. Let's continue.
They validating this audio right here is what they doing. I'm telling you. Wait, hold on. That ain't finished. That ain't finished.
Okay.
Really? This supposed to be somebody scared of me, right? Talking about that's like the second time they said how nice my car was. Shit, crazy, man.
But the young lady also says that they wrote you a note and tried to send it to the address where you live at. So you knew these young ladies. They all agreed when that cop mentioned dates. if you was with them, and all the young ladies said you was with them on all those dates. He not even talking about any of the other dates. He not even bringing that up. He not.
I hate even listening to this shit. You're supposed to be somebody scared of me, right? Talking about how my, that's like the second time they said how nice my car was. Shit crazy, man. I hate even listening to this shit.
Now he's saying he hate even listening to this audio, y'all. But he still got that tape recorder. You can't hate it that much. How you hate listening to something that you still got in your possession and listen to, I'm sure, daily? Because you believe that was something that proved your innocence, when you know that tape recorder doesn't absolve you from anything. You're guilty. You knew you was guilty. He hate even talking about it. He lying. Because that was the first thing he went to go play when his dark past came to the light, and thought he was going to use that as a means to prove to people who found out about his dark past that he was innocent, when that same very thing didn't even help him when it was actually going down those years back. Now he hate hearing the tape in the tape recorder. This is a rat. It's a goddamn rat, man.
That's like the second time they said how nice my car was. Shit crazy, man. Really? Finish? That ain't finished.
Okay.
Really? You're supposed to be somebody scared of me, right? Talking about how my, that's like the second time they said how nice my car was. Shit crazy, man. I hate even listening to this shit.
That's not funny though.
But Lonnie, these are the people that's on that paperwork as quote unquote victims. I'm telling you.
That's not funny though.
But Lonnie, these are the people that's on that paperwork as,
and not just any people. These are minors that's on the paperwork. The same minors that was talking to the cop and admitted that you was with them on the provided dates that the cop told them. Now you're making it seem like they're not victims because they're comfortably talking to you in conversation. You knowing that they would be comfortable talking to you in conversation, you took that opportunity to record them on tape. That now fast forward today, you say you hate hearing now because people know what you are: a monster, a savage, scum. Let's continue.
quote unquote victims. I'm telling you, shit crazy, man.
That's not funny though.
But Lonnie, these are the people that's on that paperwork as quote unquote victims. I'm telling you, shit crazy, man.
Did she say a gun?
No, she said, "Damn, you got a fat ass car." She said, "Damn, you got a fat ass car." Woo! Like woo! Listen, I'll play it again.
But what kind of car was you driving?
I had a Toyota Celica.
I don't even know what that is.
This is a little two-door car, a little small car.
And look, Easy about to come off the microphone to describe the Toyota Celica. He been on mute the whole time, but the minute Lonnie says she don't know what a Toyota Celica is, he come off the mic about to describe the car, but Pedal Coin go ahead and describe the car. It was just a Toyota Celica. Easy been on mute the whole time while this audio playing and ain't said a word, y'all. Hearing minors on a video, hearing minors on an audio tape. Yeah, they talking about the car because they're young. That's why they speaking this way. These are young, underage ladies. Easy Did It is on his panel, quiet the whole time, listening to these minors say what they say to Pedalcorn one-on-one. He don't have no questions. Only people that was inquiring was Lonnie. It's quite telling. Right, a Toyota Celica. It's just a car. That's how you could tell they young.
Two-seater car.
He ain't talking about a damn two-seater car. Talking to some minors. Yeah, it's just a two-seater car. Talking to some minors. He's sitting here having a full-fledged conversation with underage young ladies. So then you have somebody that wrote him on the screen. Let me move my comment. They said, "Salute, Biz. Bro, respectfully, you're wasting time. No matter what you present, they already have in their mind you did the opposite. Unfortunately, people are slow nowadays. They can't think independently." This is what somebody said in his chat to him. For the person that understands and comprehend what's going on, they slow to him. See, you got people actually coddling and protecting a predator. This right here is a predator protector comment right here. Why on earth would you even say that or type that? And you know why he gonna keep playing this tape? You know why he gonna keep talking about it? You know why he's just gonna always find himself in this space feeling like he gotta explain? Because he know he guilty. He know he guilty. He know he guilty. Come on, man. This is crazy.
She said you didn't get the note, so we tore it up and put it in the trash.
Yeah, we tried to put it on Reddit, but I didn't get the note, so we tore it up and put it in the trash. Where am I going? Yeah, we tried to put it on Reddit, but I didn't get the note, so we tore it up and put it in the trash.
She said you didn't get the note, so we tore it up and put it in the trash.
Like, you a grown ass man saying that. You like that right there, for people in your chat hearing you say that. You were a grown ass man talking about minors wrote you a note. Like, you clearly can tell these is young girls on the tape. Clearly. This is crazy, man. Wow, man.
She said you didn't get the note, so we tore it up and put it in the trash. We tore it up and put it in the trash. So that right there confirmed that the judge kicked him out the courtroom.
And look, he sound like a predator. He said, look, they can put me in jail and they can put this on my record. When you shouldn't even been around the damn minors in the first place, dog. You're a grown man around some children. Talking about, yeah, they gonna put me in jail and put it on my record. You think? Weirdo.
Trash. So that right there confirmed that the judge kicked him out the courtroom. I said, you see how the judge kicked y'all out the courtroom? She said, yeah, but it was Larice the one that was laughing. Notice how they keep blaming Larice for shit, but Larice ain't on my paperwork. That shit crazy, man.
Yeah, we noticed Larice ain't on your paperwork, but the ones you talking to are. That's why you talking to them, trying to coerce them to say what you want them to say. Keep talking, you rat.
They keep blaming Larice for the shit, but them two is the one on my paperwork. Yo, did you hear what she just said? I said, why you think I was getting all mad? She said, because they tried to put that shit on you, even though you didn't do that. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying this, not me.
Just Jay, yeah, I'm seeing that too. I'm seeing that too. And now he up here talking about they trying to put something on you. Man, you was around minors for more than one day. Because you already lied and said you didn't know him. But come to find out, you was spending time with him. This is crazy, man.
Me. Shit on you, even though you didn't do that. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying this, not me. But they say this is fake. This shit crazy. This shit is not fake. This shit.
Nah, I don't think this fake at all. I think this is just what it is, real. You did all this. I don't know who's saying it's fake. Again, I don't know what content creator's saying what about you, but I know what I'm saying. This is real. You did this stuff. What I'm hearing on this tape, yeah, most definitely.
It is real. And this fucking woman up there keeps saying all this shit. This doing this to kids and all this shit. Shut your dumb ass up. You can hear what they saying right out their mouth. I'm not saying this shit. They the ones saying this shit. It's a bullshit case and y'all trying to make it like it's something that's, oh, Biz is a monster. Shut your dumb asses up, man. The girl said she felt bad because she saw me getting mad. And I said, why you think I was getting mad? Listen to this shit. So she said that she was gonna write something and give it to the police. I told her don't give it to no fucking cop.
Y'all hear that? But he won't coerce nobody. She said she was gonna write down some information and give it to the cop. But he said don't give nothing to no cops. Give it to me so I can give it to the lawyer. Look.
I told her give it to my goddamn lawyer. So she said that she was gonna write something and give it to the police. I told her don't give it to no fucking cop. So she said that she was gonna write something and give it to the police. I told her don't give it to no fucking cop. I told her give it to my goddamn lawyer. Don't give it to the cop, give it to my lawyer.
He's saying to all the young ladies that's out there, y'all know I ain't do this. Y'all know I ain't do this. Why is he saying that? Listen.
So the police told me that they identified me by my tattoo because they didn't know my name or nothing. They saw my tattoo and they both said, "What tattoo?" I didn't even know you had a tattoo. But they just keep talking, man, because they didn't know my tattoo. So the police told me that they identified me by my tattoo because they didn't know my name or nothing. They saw my tattoo and they both said, "What tattoo?" I didn't even know you had a tattoo. But they just keep talking, man, saying all this crazy shit about me. I think it's just the most fucked up shit ever.
Yeah, but they knew you. They knew who you were. They knew exactly who you were. That's why all this stuff was still pending while you sitting up here talking to these witnesses, talking to minors without parental consent. And you're right, it is fucked up. You shouldn't be doing any of this. You should not be doing any of this.
Oh my God, yo. I swear to God, no, you had to.
I think it's just the most fucked up shit ever.
Oh my God, yo. I swear to God, no, you had to. This ain't fair, yo. It's not fair, yo. They trying to lock me up, yo. This is not fair. They gonna form our record. I'm gonna have to 97 sex offender, man. This ain't fair, yo. It's not fair, yo. They trying to lock me up, yo. This is not fair. They gonna form our record. I'm gonna have to 97 sex offender, man. Oh my God, yo. I swear to God, no, you had to. This ain't fair, yo. It's not fair, yo. They trying to lock me up, yo. This is not fair. They gonna form our record. I'm gonna have to 97 sex offender. This ain't fair, yo. It's not fair, yo. They trying to lock me up, yo. This is not fair. They gonna form our record. I'm gonna have to 97 sex offender, man.
He said they're going to look into my background and they're going to make me register as a sexual offender. That's what he just said.
They trying to lock me up, yo. This is not fair. They gonna form our record. I'm gonna have to 97 sex offender, man. This ain't fair, yo. It's not fair, yo. They trying to lock me up, yo. This is not fair. They gonna form our record. I'm gonna have to 97 sex offender, man. All right, man. We're
So you heard me right there. They asked me who was that in the car. I told y'all that was my supervisor. So you heard me right there. They asked. So you heard me right there. They asked me who was that in the car. I told y'all that was my supervisor in the car. They said I was lying about that. They said, who's that? I said, that's my friend. Because my supervisor was in the car right next to me while I was getting this recorded. But they said, he the one told me to fucking do the shit anyway. My boss, he white and he got kids and all that shit. He told me to get this shit. I wouldn't even think about recording it. He the one said do it. And then you can hear what they're saying.
Bam. His boss / friend was in the car with him while he's recording minors. His boss, who he said was a white guy with his own family, who gave him the idea to record minors. Even though all this, his case was already in motion, he still told that boy to go pull a tape recorder out and record some minors. And I'll ride with you. What kind of sick shit is that? His boss is a weirdo. How does your mind even go to that? Boy, leave it up to this rat. He gonna tell it all.
And all that shit. He told me to get this shit. I wouldn't even think about recording it. He the one said do it. And then you can hear what they're saying.
Then he threatened them back and said he can press charges back for false reports, making a false report, but he won't do that. Listen, he telling the minors that he can press charges back for them falsifying reports. Listen.
Then you can hear what they're saying.
But if you take that shit back, I won't do that shit. This him talking to children like this. Manipulating children. He's on tape trying to manipulate children. With his boss / friend in the car with him while he's trying to manipulate children and coerce them on tape. Man, this is crazy. I got a job, I got an apartment I gotta pay for. I got a life I gotta live. He got a job, he got an apartment he gotta pay for. He got a life that he gotta live. And he can't have that on his record. Says the adult spending days at a time with 5 minors. You should have thought about all that before doing what you did. He got a job, he got an apartment he got to pay for. He got a life he got to live. And he can't have that on his record. Now it's all that. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. I can get like 15 years for that, yo. You hear me? So did I do it? And she right away said, no. Come on, man. You want people to believe that you ain't coerced those children? Listen. Listen, y'all.
Did you hear that? Did I do it? They just said no, fast. That wasn't no delay reaction to nothing.
Wow. This is the predicate thoughts of a sexual offender. And he believes that he didn't just manipulate that whole situation right there and present it to his audience Like that was proving his innocence. And they gonna protect the predator and tell him that we heard the tape. Yeah, she said you didn't do it. We know you didn't do it. Negating all the facts and information on the tape recorder that pretty much lets you know he did it. Oh man, this is crazy, man. And I heard it today. I'm like, he did this today? All right. Let's continue.
No, right away. And then they gonna say their names and shit. I ain't gonna play that last part because they said their names. No, fast. That wasn't no delay reaction or nothing. No, right away. And then they gonna say their names and shit. I ain't gonna play that last part because they said their names. But they literally said their names, and those are the names that they're showing.
No, they said their names because you asked each and every last one of them that was there their names. You asked their names. To the point, and then this is why he probably don't want to play it too. Remember, he asked one of them their names, and they said, "You don't know my name?" As if they have a rapport and they know each other that he should know their name because they hung out on more than one day. This is silly rat.
So I'm like, yo, so y'all just validated this. So, okay, even if you got a question mark in your brain right now, anybody listening, you got a question mark in your brain right now, you heard a lot of lies right there. Either they lying about the police, saying that that the police made them say this. They either lying about that I didn't say this, or they lying about that I did say this. And then in the audio, you can hear me say, I got 3 of y'all saying that I said this bullshit. So it was no, like I said, it was no touching or none of that ever alleged. But they saying I'm a pedo and I touch kids. Just what they said. But you can hear me say right there, I got 3 of y'all saying that I said this bullshit. And they said, no, you don't got 3, you only got 1. But whole time it's them 2 that's on my paperwork. The shit is fucked up. But oh well, that's how it worked.
So you spoke to 2 of them that's on the paperwork. You went to them and tried to coerce them to say what you wanted them to say on tape when you already been to court. Man, this dude's sick, man. This is a sick guy.
You can clearly hear them. Do they sound like they scared of me? I don't know if Lonnie's still up here. I played this for Lonnie to hear it. Because Lonnie asked me about it. She probably dropped down. Lonnie, you still up here? G Money up here? Anybody? Look, they dropped down. If I didn't know she dropped down, I would stop that shit. I was playing that for Lonnie.
Thanks, Lonnie, for getting this rat to talk. For getting this rat to admit. For making this rat comfortable sharing his thoughts on video.
Yo, Lonnie. Oh, she dropped down. Did you hear that shit though, Lonnie? Did they sound like they scared of me? And these are people, we gotta protect these people and all this. We gotta protect them and all this. I'm like, yo, y'all doing this shit on purpose.
It seemed like they was admitting guilt.
And these are people we gotta protect these people and all this. We gotta protect them and all this. I'm like, yo, y'all doing this shit on purpose.
It seemed like they was admitting guilt.
It seemed like they know that I didn't do that shit. This was.
And for those that don't know that voice, that's Easy Did It. And that's what he thinks that those minors just did while talking to Predator one-on-one. They was admitting guilt. That's what Easy Did It thinks. Protecting a predator. Coddling a predator. He says that those young ladies was admitting guilt. He on video. He on video saying that. That's crazy, man. Unbelievable. Exactly, Just Jay.
It sound like to me doing this shit on purpose.
It seemed like they was admitting guilt.
It seemed like they know that I didn't do that shit. This would sound like to me. And that's what it sounded like to them judges and shit in that courthouse too. That's why they was like, damn, we gotta fucking give them and they come back with a year probation. And I'm telling my lawyer, like, bruh, they don't want to throw the case out. I wonder why. That right there fuck them all up because you could clearly hear what they saying. We know you didn't do that is what they said, bruh.
Yeah, you can't present that to nobody courtroom, especially when you had it was already pending. That wouldn't even have helped your case. That actually would have put you away quicker. Yeah, that would have put you away for real. Yeah, he started asking them their names. He had like they just started telling their names and saying he was innocent. And that tape would have put him away.
They said they tried to write me a note. Can you hear that shit? I fuck them all up because you could clearly hear what they saying. We know you didn't do that is what they said, bro. They said they tried to write me a note. Can you hear that shit? I mean, I'm just tripping, I guess. But that's what they doing. They just slandering my name and all that shit behind this fuck shit.
These are minor young ladies that said they tried to write a grown man a note, and he's using that as proof that he innocent. Just lets you know the mindset. This guy's sick.
And you could clearly hear that those girls was not scared of me. They talking about how nice my goddamn car is. Do that sound like that somebody? I mean, like that shit crazy. But go ahead and keep saying that fuck was not scared of me. They talking about how nice my goddamn car is. Do that sound like that somebody? I mean, like that shit crazy.
And that's only because they already knew you, and they young. The overall situation, you talking to young women, young ladies, underage young ladies. They kids.
But go ahead and keep saying that fuck shit. But I was playing that just because Lonnie said she never heard it, and she, you know, I wanted her to hear it. I know people gonna be saying whatever, but I play that so Lonnie can hear it. Maybe she should get an understanding of what we dealing with here. And what they trying to push, what the lies that they trying to push. You could clearly hear what they said. Anybody with 2 ears can listen and see that shit ain't what they trying to make it be.
Anybody with 2 ears and common sense know exactly what it is. You're a predator. And definitely a pedophile. You was hanging out multiple days with minors. It's on your tape.
But what up, G Money? You up here? Easy did it. Somebody up here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep. I was just playing that for Lonnie to hear it, bro. So she could hear it. She said she never heard it. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody mic messed up. That's why I played it. So chat, chill out. I play that so Lonnie can get an understanding of what she dealing with. But yeah, I know people be like, "Biz, I ain't talk about no particulars and that shit. I just played the audio so y'all can hear that."
No, you definitely said enough. See, he under the impression he ain't say much. You said enough. Oh boy, you said enough. Enough that when I heard it, I said, oh, psh, got him. You definitely said enough.
That shit for yourself. You know, they say come with the facts and evidence, right? That's the facts and evidence right there.
Oh, we definitely got the evidence. We definitely got the evidence. You can try to talk over the tape and try to spin whatever narrative you want to spin. It ain't gonna work. Definitely got the evidence though. And with your narration, it didn't make it no better either. Got him.
You know what I'm saying? I think that VA shouldn't have never fucking did what they did, but it is what it is. That shit over with though. And wonder why they took me off that shit? Anybody wonder why they took me off that shit? That you know how hard that is in itself to come off of that shit? That shit ain't, they don't just take people off that shit. That shit ain't probation. They don't just that shit is crazy. These people be lying. They just say anything, man. Me neither, Lonnie. I don't like the lies either. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the lies. But that shit over with. What up, G Money?
Chilling.
Sound like you eating something, man.
86. He on mute. 86 on mute. Man. But that's that video, man. That's that video. Yeah, I just wanted to play that portion of that live stream for y'all so y'all can hear this rat talking and sharing his thoughts. Oh man, this is ridiculous, man. '86 was on mute. But yeah, I just wanted to play that for y'all and let y'all know, let y'all hear this rat's perspective and how he looking at this stuff. I'm just like, man, this rat silly as hell, talking, running his mouth. But you heard my commentary. Now this portion of the show is for you to share your thoughts and opinions. The link is, I don't know, the link is in the chat. Let me see. The link isn't in the chat. So let's put the link in the chat. Shouts out to the chat. Appreciate y'all typing y'all chat messages. Say you got that tape recorder from Radio Shack. I believe it. Especially around that time, Radio Shack in Circuit City was definitely around. Link is in the chat for anybody want to pull up, share their thoughts and opinions about my commentary, or want to share their thoughts about the video. This segment of the live stream is for you. So pull up. I'll give it a minute. Then we're going to go ahead and close this live stream out. Shouts out to everybody that pulled up and caught the live broadcast. Let my BFF come over right now. I swear I'm going to be on silly time. Damn. Just Jay, what you got going on? Yeah, one thing we know, that rat just not gonna stop talking. I was talking about how the girls was laughing in the courtroom. Yeah, man. They said it was one of them that was laughing. Said it was one of them that was laughing. And they got kicked out. And then that's the one that he was saying, yeah, I'm going to stay away from that girl. You shouldn't be around minors in the first place. And then he keeps saying, but these are the people we're supposed to protect. They were children. Adults are supposed to protect their young. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know, man. Just some real sick stuff. And even more sick that he came with the commentary. Oh, they was, yeah, because they young, exactly. And he's sitting up there trying to manipulate them, man. They can give me time for this. I didn't do it, right? Right? Man, that dude's sick, man. Sick ass individual right there. Then you got people that's protecting predators. Documented on video. Yeah. A lot of stuff coming to the light, man. That's all I can say. It's a lot of things that's coming to the light. And only more things is going to get exposed. Honestly. Especially when there's a rat involved. You see how all these things is unraveling? When things is revolving around this rat. And Pedalcorn 101, he definitely going to continue to be a stinking rat. Definitely going to continue to be a stinking rat. But you heard my commentary. I definitely appreciate everybody that typed their chat messages in this live broadcast today. Thank you for the engagement. Shouts out to all the current and new members. Appreciate everybody that donated. Thank you for the Cash Apps. Thank you for the super chats. Appreciate you hitting the like button. Appreciate you sharing the videos, sharing the channel. Thank you for leaving comments. It's all greatly appreciated. All those contributions go towards the growth of this channel, and I thoroughly appreciate it. May you continue to have a good rest of your night. I might go back live tomorrow. It all depends. I know it's been a while since I went live all weekend. Yeah, he definitely be trying to act street. Nothing street about that guy. Definitely a wannabe. But yeah, like I was saying, I might try to go live tomorrow. It all depends. It all depends. But I appreciate everybody that pulled up to the live broadcast yesterday and today. Thank you for the support. Playback gang, you know what to do. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Again, shouts out to all the current and new members. Shouts out to all the current and new subscribers. Thank you for your subscription. Hit the like button. Share the video. Share the channel. This is OSD Live Reloaded with another live reaction / dialogue. I appreciate y'all. Till next time, protect your peace, protect your energy. Always strive to make good decisions. Love yourself first. How can you love someone else without loving yourself first? Gone.
When I ride, yeah, I get high, so high. When I ride, oh, when I ride, and I get high.
Ooh, ain't nothing like them late night cruises, that's factual. I got my lighter trying to see what this pack can do. Packy out, purple punch in the bag. I wrote to this song for you to spark to. Ooh, heavyweight smoke title in the rafters. A stendo filled with vegetables from the pastures of Thailand. Get high, man. These will tie you in the clouds in the sky, man. So high, I put my mind at ease. R.I.P. Gary, cause we still puffing on cheese. I keep it so a thou wow, that's on G's. Mason jar filled with high grade premium trees. Kush fragrance, layer with Tom Ford cologne. Keep them negative vibes over there, cause I don't condone none of that fuck shit. Right, you little fucking bird. All I need is cold Perrier and purple herb. Shit, we totin' on that potent, and you know there's vegetables that I'm rolling. Let's go scrolling up to the spaceship on a trip. Blue chips on at the moment. Puff puff, don't pass, cause everybody got their own spliffs. Factuals. That bomb, that lime, goddamn, that Cali cake. Ooh, she be pulling so good that you gotta look at her. Right. Sincere face like Mary, yes you do matter. Got my animal cookies, I'm so lit. Word to my name, motherfucker, I'm on my shit. Gary Payton, Animal Mints, and Larry Bird. All-star pack of legendary purple herb. Ooh, what's the word? Let's get to the cream. Never mind them clowns, their whole lives are damn mean. Baby, I'm puffin', puffin', that 93 pack puffin', puffin'. Yeah, I need that.